Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Samsung Galaxy M32 5G versus Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, M32 have quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas Pro Max comes with quad camera setup, 108 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is 9 Pro because it have 108 megapixel of wide camera which can take high resolution of photos. And about the front camera of the devices, M32 have 13 megapixel of wide camera whereas Pro Max have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have 16 megapixel of wide selfie camera which can take high resolution of selfies. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. M32 have LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas Pro Max have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So it's a tie here. And about the video recording options on the devices, M32 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 30 fps, and Pro Max can record 4K video max at 30 fps and Full HD video max at 120 fps. So the winner here is Pro Max because it can record Full HD video max at 120 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. M32 have Android 11 support. On the other side, Pro Max also have Android 11 support, so it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, M32 have one UI whereas Pro Max comes with MIUI. So it's a tie because both of the devices have different user interface. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. M32 is powered by Dimensity 725G based on 7nm processor, whereas Pro Max is powered by Snapdragon 732G based on 8nm processor. So the winner here is Pro Max because it has slightly faster processor which can give you more processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, M32 is packed with Mali G57 whereas Pro Max is packed with Adreno 618. So the winner here is Pro Max because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. M32 can clock at 2.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas Pro Max can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, M32 have two options, 6 and 8 GB, whereas Pro Max have 6 and 8 GB of RAM option too. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have same capacity of RAM. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. M32 comes with 64 and 128 GB of storage, whereas Pro Max have 128 and 256 GB of storage. But the winner here is Pro Max because it have faster read and write speed and the bigger capacity of storage option too. And about the external storage of the devices, M32 have shared card slot whereas Pro Max have dedicated card slot. So the winner here is Pro Max. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. M32 have 6.5 inches of display, whereas Pro Max have 6.67 inches of display. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, M32 have approximately 81.6%, whereas Pro Max have 85.7%. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have bigger ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. M32 comes with HD Plus display. On the other side, Pro Max also have Full HD Plus display. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have Full HD Plus display which can produce sharper images. And about the display type of the devices, M32 have TFT display whereas Pro Max have Super AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 support. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have Super AMOLED display which can produce vivid colors and darker black. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. M32 have 9.1 mm of thickness whereas Pro Max have 8.1 mm of thickness. So the winner here is Pro Max because it has slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, M32 comes with 205 grams of weight, whereas Pro Max have 192 grams of weight. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, M32 have Gorilla Glass 3, whereas Pro Max have Gorilla Glass 5. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have newer generation of glass which is more durable than its older generation. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. M32 have plastic back with plastic frame, whereas Pro Max have glass back with plastic frame. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. M32 have side mounted fingerprint scanner, on the other side Pro Max have side mounted fingerprint scanner, so it's a tie here. And about the sensors in the devices, M32 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas Pro Max have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, so it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. M32 have 5000 mAh of battery capacity, whereas Pro Max also have 5020 mAh of battery capacity, so it's a tie here because both of the devices have same battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. M32 have 15 watts of fast charging, whereas Pro Max have 33 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have faster charging speed. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. M32 comes with normal speakers, whereas Pro Max have stereo speakers. So it's a tie because both of the devices can produce immersive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, M32 have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas Pro Max also have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, so it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, M32 have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas Pro Max have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. M32 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas Pro Max have AGPS, GLONASS and BDS. So the winner here is M32. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, M32 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas Pro Max have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support. So it's a tie. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, M32 is around $250, whereas Pro Max is available from $280. In the Indian market, M32 have starting range from 21,000 rupees, whereas Pro Max is available from 20,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is Pro Max. In the performance, the winner here is Pro Max. In the display, the winner here is Pro Max. In the body segment, the winner here is Pro Max. In the features of the device, it's a tie. In the communication chips, it's a tie. And about the prices, the winner here is Pro Max. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.